So that is the difference. This is the room temperature, and the other one is the device temperature. This temperature sensor is the device temperature. Um, and So the accelerometer measures the acceleration in meter per second square. That is uh, for all the three x, y, and z axis of the device. And then comes the linear acceleration. This is also the acceleration in meter per second on all the three axes, x, y, z. So what is the difference between accelerometer and linear acceleration? This is includes gravity, gravity, and this excludes gravity. This is minus gravity. This is without gravity. This linear acceleration is without the gravity. So that's the difference. And the rotation vector measures the orientation of the device, by providing the rotation vectors of all the axes, for the device. And then comes the relative humidity. So the relative humidity is the measure of the dew level and the humidity level in the atmosphere, that is measured by the device. Then we have a barometer for the pressure measurement inside the device. So the orientation is actually the degree of rotation with respect to all the three axes, x, y, and z. This is the orientation. This temperature we have already discussed. This is the temperature of the device, and ambient is temperature of the room. Now proximity, as the name shows, that it measures the proximity or the nearness of a certain object to the phone. It's actually used to measure if the earphone is connected or not. To the ear. And then the relative humidity, again we wrote the relative humidity twice. We have already discussed it here. So this is a bit of description of the tiny sensors that we have on our Android phones. So as said, that some companies will provide some of them, some will provide all of them, and some will provide some extra sensors. So there is no limitation, there is no set rule that what kind of sensors you will have on your device, on your Android device. So that's why now we come to our next slide. So as we talked about that, there can be different kind of sensors on different devices. There are no set rules. So that's why whenever we try to program something, for our any IoT system, for example, using an Android phone, because as we said, that Android phone is actually like a gateway. It's like a gateway which has storage, processing power, and it has communication devices to transmit data to the cloud or to the server, and it has then built-in sensors in it. So it's like this gateway plus sensor devices, the same thing on one device, one complete device, that is a phone. So this so the first thing that we need to do while programming, or while doing certain implementations of any of these sensors that can be there on the mobile phone, is that first of all we find out if that particular sensor, whether temperature, pressure, gravity, acceleration, or linear acceleration, or orientation, or whatever, is actually available on the device or not. So first of all, that's why we will check the availability of the particular kind of a sensor on the device. And then the next thing is, then what we will do, if we see that if a certain sensor is available, then we will add something to our code, or or software to kind of monitor those sensors. And what can we monitor those in the sensor? We can, for example, monitor the accuracy changes, in the value of those sensors